This is Oracle. The Atlanteans are swarming in from the sea into suicide slums and taking humans prisoner. I'm trying to contact Aquaman, but we can't wait. Speak to Martian Manhunter at the Chinatown safe house. He has on-the-spot information.
I spoke to Aquaman only recently. He misses his wife, Queen Mira, but he did not mention this war. Now his mind blocks me, and all the Atlanteans are shielding their thoughts as they swarm our shores. We need you to help prevent a mighty war.
Welcome, warrior. We will need your skills in this fight. The Atlanteans are invading and turning innocents into water-breathing slaves. We must find Aquaman and end this unjustified attack. Until then, act with force. Push them back and free the enslaved humans.
The Tide Stones hold a great deal of Atlantean magic. Could you gather some for the Sentinels of Magic so we may better understand this ancient...
Help me!
You need to stop them before they turn the whole city. I was afraid I'd be their slave forever.
I can't breathe.
How did they do that to me?
Help me!
I was afraid I'd be their slave forever.
Seize the Drylander!
I thought Aquaman was a hero!
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
Someone, please help!
You need to stop them before they turn.
I can't breathe.
Atlanteans shall rule all the earth.
How did they do that to me?
Someone, please help!
You need to stop them before they turn the whole city. How did they do that to me?
Help me!
I was afraid I'd be their slave forever.
For the king, I can't breathe. Someone, please help!
How did they do that to me? And why?
Freaks! I'm not going with you!
Stop
You will all be
turn the-
slaves soon.
Not just slave-monger fish people!
Help me!
I was afraid I'd be their slave forever.
Help me!
What did they make me do?
You need to stop them before they turn the whole city.
Help me!
How did they do that to me?
Someone, please help!
How did they do that to me? And why?
I can't breathe.
The Atlanteans are an ancient magical civilization, and they've always sneered at us dry landers. But they've never invaded before.
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
Code 100, engage.
Someone, please help! As you command, Master. Help me! Someone, please help! I can't breathe!
The Atlanteans are teleporting via magical tide pools further into Suicide Slums. Shut down their reinforcements and restore their kidnapped victims before the tide takes them all.
We will be destroyed with the rest of the Drylanders! This Drylander must want to volunteer for the transformation. King Arthur will have his army! The ritual will cause the waters to rise up and consume the land! Your interference will not stop us! For King Arthur and Queen Mira! Your interference will not stop us! For King Arthur and Queen Mira! This Drylander must want to volunteer for the transformation. You will be destroyed with the rest of the Drylanders!
Can't get in touch with Aquaman at all. He's the king of Atlantis. He must be able to stop this. Sure, he and Queen Mira lead a race of proud Atlanteans, but invading Metropolis seems a bit drastic.
This unprovoked attack must be stopped. Aquaman will not answer my hails. I fear the worst. He would never condone this invasion.
The Atlanteans have planted magical artifacts along the docks that enable them to breathe on land. If we destroy them...
Wretched slave-monger fish people!
You will all be slaves soon. Seize the Drylander!
What did they make me do? I thought Aquaman was a hero.
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
I thought Aquaman was a hero.
Are you so eager to be enslaved? You are too late!
Thanks! But why is Aquaman making an army of slaves?
Underwater as it was meant to be.
I don't even like fish!
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave. Kneel before your betters, pathetic Drylander.
Martian Manhunter deciphered some Atlantean thoughts before they shut him out. They say Queen Mira is causing this war, and Aquaman is her devoted slave. Slave, huh? Anyone else find that suspicious?
I sense Circe's crew lies in this endeavor. You must stop this invasion where it begins. Martian Manhunter will meet you below the abandoned shipyards. Perhaps together you can break through to Aquaman and restore him to reason.
Those tide stones carry only minor magic. They draw from a greater magic source located beneath the docks. Find that magic and destroy it.
I cannot scan these Atlantean minds, but I can disguise us both so we can move freely among them. I will scout ahead. You speak to them and find out their plans.
The Tide's ritual will ensure our success.
With our tide ritual, the tides will soon overflow the land. Glory to Arthur, King of... The Tidestone node is strong. It pours our power up.
The Atlanteans are blocking my mental suggestions. So no more disguises. We'll just have to fight until we reach Aquaman. This way. There is something strange, though. I need to get closer.
Drylanders! Attack! They destroyed the tides! Attack! The others will win! You will not defeat us! Stop the rise of Atlantis! Cower at our feet! The others were weak! You will not defeat us!
Aquaman and Mira are just ahead. I can only read their minds dimly through their magics. But I will tell you this, that woman is not Queen Mira. I cannot make out their thoughts. I must get closer. Follow me through the door. Arthur, please stop this madness. That is not Queen Mira. She lies.
Enough! This war will continue until the atrocities the surface dwellers have wrought against my kingdom have been avenged.
We must release Aquaman from this imposter's control, or his kingdom will savage the land.
This is my realm, and you are not welcome here! What has happened? Where is Mera? Circe, what have you done with her, you witch?
Your queen is here, great Arthur. But if you do not abdicate your throne to me, she shall never swim the waves again.
No! In her name, I will smite you! Drown in me!
I will make you suffer. Wretched mortal. Aquaman is free from my spell, but the victory is mine. The rift I have created between the Atlanteans and the surface world has weakened both your peoples. The damage is done.
I must thank you. Were it not for you, Triton knows what would have come of this deception. We must return to Atlantis at once, and tend to the damage Circe has caused among my people.
Aquaman is freed from Circe's cruel lie. Now that Queen Mera is again at his side, the war between land and sea should end.
Circe has made a lifelong enemy of the Atlanteans with this ruse. Her attempts to enslave the world under magical tyranny become more desperate. Thanks to you, her lies were revealed, and Aquaman freed from her deceit. Martian Manhunter is waiting for you, with our thanks.
Aquaman is freed from Circe's cruel lie. Now that Queen Mera is again at his side, the war between land and sea should end.